Is there?
I can't hear anything.
It's because there is nothing.
Oh.
Okay. You know, I was kind of hoping there would be a little bit less exposition for this section because, oof.
But we have to see all the memories to explain the villain.
True. It's true. It's just like... This is why I like voice acting in games, so I can just kind of sit back and relax while the characters talk. And here I'm just like, is it my turn? Is it my turn? Is it my turn? Because I like... You know, I don't know. Here, again.
I sense the timeline is further into the future than before, but I can't be sure.
I mean, maybe the door that we just went into is boarded up for no reason. Maybe it just new style. Kanata is not here.
You can tell, Locke?
Yes, and Kanata is not here.
Then where is he?
You are right to be worried, but not all hope is lost. We have not reached all the memories here. We should continue.
And what makes you so sure?
Did the Emperor not say that Crom's memories had control of Kanata's consciousness?
But what could that mean?
No memory is infinite. It has a beginning and an end. And we could call that end Mind's End. I believe wherever Kanata's consciousness is, we will find it at Mind's End.
Then we know where to go find Kanata. Mind's End.
I believe so.
Mind's End?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that
It
last...
probably sounded cooler in Japanese.
Well, maybe it means like the end of the memories before the guy was introduced to Kanata, or maybe before he ceased being Crom, like old Crom.
Yeah, I don't know.
What worries me is the almost certain war between the humans and the Vorgs that is to come. If we get caught up in the ensuing fight before we reach Mind's End, then what?
Our minds will be trapped in the past, never to return. The mindless flesh that exists in the real world will wither and perish. If you think I'm gonna let that happen, never. Even if my mind is trapped here, my body will never die as long as it continues to function mechanically.
Yes, thanks for the insight, Locke.
You think that the command will keep a Gearoid that doesn't move forever? They'll just toss it in a trash heap the first chance they get, and that's what they'll do. I would not like that.
Leave him alone, Vaughn. It's not funny, trying to get under Locke's skin like that. In any case, we must be more careful now than ever before. We must avoid making risky moves. Huh? Is that Ula?
Oh, Lumina. Help! Please help us.
What happened? Be calm and tell us what... Wait, really? They're just gonna say that? And tell us what happened.
We need your help.
I'm Moriv. We're in so much trouble.
I'm Tongs. The professor will be so disappointed in us. I'm Sheeble. We need to do something about that termite.
All of you, slow down. Start from the beginning.
What? We're so sorry.
The professor asked us to come into town to procure some termite.
Termite isn't just something you walk into town and buy. When will people learn? But to send you into a town overrun by Vorgs is reckless. Why don't you have an escort to protect you? We did, but they became lost a ways back.
What do you want us to do, Lumina?
We can't just leave them out here. I'll escort them back to the laboratory.
Hey, do I have to remind you what we're doing out here in the first place? We don't have time to be babysitting these guys. Even though that, I mean, it seems like this is being showed to us for a reason, and what else do we have to do?
The last time, that was how you met Crom, by helping the girl in.
But...
But nothing. It's a bad call if you ask me.
We cannot risk open conflict right now. But if we keep out of sight of the Vorgs, we could avoid fighting for the most part.
Thank you, Galdra. Now, where were you gonna get your terramite? From the merchant.
Really? But where is this merchant?
Hiding from danger somewhere in First City. The question is, where?
You don't have much to go on, do you?
Told you this was a bad call.
What does everybody else think? This may take some time. Remember, we don't want to engage in battle. We must use caution to keep ourselves out of the Vorg's sight.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's a Vorg.
Okay, so it is a stealth thing again.
Vaughn, can't you use bits like you did back in the prison block?
There's too much area to cover. They might do too much damage. I might end up killing them. It's your call.
No.
But they're Vorg in a memory. I don't understand.
Do you remember where the merchant was last time?
Nope.
How are you gonna get past that guy? Oh, of course. You can always keep going up that path. Where does it go?
I don't know.
Well, that's the palace steps.
Yeah, it looks like it has its own issues. This way works perfectly fine.
Oh. Oh, there's the merchant.
That is not much for hiding.
Hey, look at that person. Is that the merchant?
It is. Well spotted.
Praise our good fortune. The professor can continue his research. They're saying their names again?
I'm Moriv. The professor's gonna be so happy.
I'm Tongues. We can't thank you enough. I'm Siebel. You're gonna love this weapon we've been working on. You know what? We can have it as soon as it's complete.
Haha! Wonderful. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you, all of you.
I know how loyal you are to Crom, but let me give you some advice. Don't trust him, or one of these days you're going to regret it.
You are wrong, sir. Nobody is more considerate and kind than the professor. He seeks to save us from the moon, and he asks nothing in return. And besides, Neodeus never strays far from his side.
Yeah, he's always close by, isn't he?
He has psychic powers. If the professor had malevolent thoughts, Neodeus would know. That's how we know the professor's motives are pure.
It sounds to me like you're harboring your own thoughts for Professor Perfect.
We return when a memory strand is finished. At least, we are beginning to understand.
Over there. A new eddy.
Or a trap. Unlikely. Why would this one be a trap when the previous ones were safe?
Obaro has a point.
Kanata awaits us on the other side. Unless we have no chance to save him, I will not give up. So you're saying there's a chance you'll give up, huh? I agree we must continue. Kanata is out there. We must find him.
Oh, you need to add members to the party? Or you can only have one person as your main.
I don't know what's going on. Like, why was my party mixed up earlier? What is this? Oh, you know what? We're probably gonna be doing some fighting in this memory. Cause otherwise, why would they ask us about
Parties? Oh, it came up on its own. Ooh. I like this music. Just stop for a moment. I like this the most.
This is pretty good music, yeah.
And I can hear in the piano line, some of the theme is in there, but it's a variation.
What's with these, like, weird walkways up here? Why even have them?
Looks like you have to go down the central one.
Yeah, but why? What?
Is this the well or the
This is the
pool?
lunar kiln, probably.
The kiln.
I'm like, I don't want to say anything because I actually do like this song. Just gonna keep looking around first. Looks like we're supposed to go up onto that central platform. Yeah, nothing up here. I was just hoping for like an artifact knowledge or any number of anythings. The answer is grand total of nothing. Synchronicity, holding at 99.9999999%. Resonance form dispersion port, operating optimally. Output stable at 99.9828%. Are we ready?
Huh? I was afraid you'd show up. Ula.
Professor Crom, we must activate the lunar kiln before the other humans are lost. And why would I care about some pitiful people? What did you... Professor, what are you saying? I have been clear from the beginning. I want freedom. I will not be ruled. And with the power of the moon in my hands, freedom is all mine. Total freedom. I don't understand, Professor. I also recall that, as the dominant sentient race, we must not submit to the moon. Allow me to revise that. I will be the dominant sentient being in this world, and I alone. Neodeus, you were my favorite. Failure, that is. Professor Crom, why? I gave you your psychic powers so you could protect me. That and one more reason. So you would be blind to my true thoughts. But why? I had it all planned from the moment I made you. I was immune to your powers. All you saw was what I wanted you to see. A meek scientist with a heart of gold. With the help of your powers, my dark secret and true intention stayed hidden. It cannot be. My belief in you, my faith, was it all your design too? Was any of this true? I have always been me, and you have always been you. You just could not see it. Goodbye, Neodeus. I could not have done it without you.
Your Majesty.
We see you, Crom. We see you just fine, you charlatan.
We won't let you get away, Crom.
Get away, please. I'm no fool, and I have no need to flee. I will do as the people have so begged me and activate the lunar kiln. Of course, I will not save the world, but to hand me an unimaginable power. You've been acting like a coward, but that was just a facade you put on to hide your true ambitions, wasn't it? Such a simple-minded boy, aren't you? Because I am a coward. That I do this. And now I no longer need to have to fear becoming lost. I refuse to exist as a mere memory, doomed to fade into oblivion. I could not stand to imagine such a fate, so I made myself a different one.
What do you mean, you made a different fate?
Why, it's simple. I will take the fear I felt and turn it into power. I will become the omnipotent, omniscient moon.
No. How? How is it possible? You're unrecognizable from the person we first met.
However different he may be, the being before you is the real Crom. He merely concealed his true nature under a veneer of false innocence.
His cowardly nature was the only thing truly human about the man. A tiny glint of humanity in an otherwise dark chasm. From deep inside that chasm, his dark ambition grew.
Come to me, Moon, so that I may take what is mine.
They're just gonna let her boop the button?
He's lost. Did he fail? Not quite. All is as it should be.
To capture the moon's power, he must first be lost and then become one with the moon. Ula, you almost sound like you knew of Crom's plan from the beginning.
Because I did.
This is marvelous. I've become one with the moon.
That sounded like Crom.
He's in my head. Get him out of my head. The moon's power to create is now mine. I have transcended beyond all. Ha 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 ha! All is revealed. We know now how it all began, the origin of the all-consuming power. That should do it. Ula, stop the lunar kiln. If you don't, I'll become one with the moon. What are you doing, Ula? Stop the lunar kiln. Return me back to my body. Ula, what are you waiting for? Press the button already. The professor's in danger. Overcoming fear is not the only reason I wanted the power of the moon. I wanted to rid the world of wars, to create an ideal world that would be everlasting.
Crom, do you speak the truth?
Don't listen to him, he's a snake. Of course I do. With the moon, I have the power to change the world. Ula, your parents lost their lives in the wake of the Vorg's revolt. I wouldn't let such a tragedy happen again. Now lend me your power. Hurry, and turn off the lunar kiln.
I understand, Crom. I believe you.
Ula, don't do it!
Huh?
Did they become lost?
Ula! Ah! What the?
What is that thing? It wasn't here before. Wow, that is horrifying.
What the hell is going on? Wait, look closer. I believe that thing is sleeping.
Ew, yeah. You may be right. It appears to be deep in slumber. But why here, and why now?
Approach with caution, people.
Is that Neodeus?
Why, does it have the robes?
It kind of looked like it had his armor on. Like on the left leg.
Maybe.
What the hell is that? Presence of matter detected. Identification in progress. Owner confirmed. Kanata. Never mind.
It's Kanata.
Locke? Did you just say what I think you just said?
Did you just see that?
Yeah, I did. That was Kanata, all right. I'd know him anywhere. Kanata!
If I'm not mistaken, that thing contains Kanata's memories.
We finally found him.
It's wearing armor, kinda.
Let's do this. For Kanata! We'll rip his memories from the evil clutches of darkness and take him back.
Is that thing like a mishmash of feet on one side, and then one of its arms also has some kind of peg leg foot, and then there's teeth everywhere, and...
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to see if the
And
primeval
of course they
monster
have the choral music.
has anything. Let's see. Break shot. Oh, what is he weak to?
Does he have a hand as like a mustache, like a beard?
Yeah,
Ew.
it's pretty gross. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. It looks like getting close to him is a bad move.
Mm-hmm. Because he has that blast.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Oh. Does he have multiple parts there?
You mean you can target specific parts of him?
I might be able to. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, next time you select him, let's see.
No,
No,
it
it's just
doesn't
primeval
look like it.
monster.
I thought I could. Okay, so she will be taking a little bit of damage being there. That's not that big of a deal. Almost the rest of my team. Huh. Oh. Okay.
Just listening to the music right now.
Yeah.
It's always interesting how you think of organs as like two types of music. Church music and gothic horror, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe that's because it's also like judgment.
Yeah. Let's see. Don't have anything. Don't want to do fire. I don't want to get near him. So I'm trying to keep my distance. Unfortunately, we can't see what his HP is because we don't have any of our artifacts running right now.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
And you
as
can't vocal suit up?
far as I can tell, he's really weak. Which means he either has something... I could Volco suit if I wanted to. I'm not bothering.
Mm-hmm.
Because so far, I have yet to actually see much of a
a need.
Yeah.
Maybe if he goes to a form 2. There could be
Yeah,
multiple forms.
or something. I mean, I know I could. It doesn't look like he's self-healing. It doesn't look like there's much. It mostly just seems like
How
wail
much
on
health
him.
does he have?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't killed him yet. So, he has some amount of HP.
Yeah, it almost looks like a torso is on his left arm.
I mean, he's got a lot of spare hands in there. He's got a hand nipple, if you notice.
Wait, oh, you're right. That's gross. And there's like a nose and a mouth
Yeah.
on his stomach.
He's got a lot of spare bits. I'm not really sure what to make of most of them. Mostly just kind of like, see, did I have... Unfortunately, usually when I'm out adventuring, bosses, not bosses, most enemies barely, like, deplete my SP or anything like that, and I can get it back really quick. Bosses are always just like, oh, there's a lot of HP here to just slog through.
Mm-hmm.
I think also different characters are more or less... Oh, good.
A poison breath?
No, Oblivion is different. Let's see. Poisons and burns. Heals debuffs that deal damage over time. All debuffs. Heals paralysis. Okay, I guess I'll have to use Panacea. Oblivion is, it's Doom. It kills your character in a certain number of rounds.
Oh. How many rounds do you have?
I've already gotten rid of it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have to worry about it.
When have you seen Doom used in a game?
It's a very common Final Fantasy type thing.
Ah. I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games.
They're good. They're always
I know they're
just
good.
a
My friends
little
have
hit
them.
and miss, I think.
Well, I find that I'd only really be interested in playing the ones that I like the world and the characters for, because they're so different from one another. It's not like you need to play them in order or as a series unless they're the ones with the direct sequels, right? Kind of standalone.
Yeah, I want to play 9 probably, but I'm not gonna say I'm like holding out for a HD re-release of 9 necessarily, but
Oh, 9 is the one with the guy with the tail.
yeah, the
right?
cat tail. Because I've played 8 and it was kind of dreary. There's the 7 remake, but I might play that without you or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is he dead? Nope, he's.
And I know
regenning.
that you've talked about 10, and we started playing 12 together.
Yeah, well, we did that before we even started my channel. They did add, they did do like an HD re-release recently.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
Now, has 11 stopped permanently because of the presence of 14?
It's still going.
Because it's an MMO.
11 still exists.
Really?
Yeah, I think they actually had like a patch or an update recently.
I'm surprised. Usually when... I mean, I suppose people can still play the original Guild Wars, even with Guild Wars 2 being a thing, but probably not much new has been added to it. It's more of just a play through Guild Wars 1 so that you can acquire items for Guild Wars 2.
Yeah. Well, they didn't connect Final Fantasy 11 and 14 in any...
And lore. Also so that you know about the old lore.
any kind of manner. I really wish I could see how much HP this thing had. Because we've been able to see the HP on every other boss until now.
Hmm?
Well, I can't see this guy's HP. So he is just kind of...
Hopefully there isn't a specific move you have to do on him to
I would
vanquish
be so
him.
mad if this is one of those where you had to do something specific to him. There have been... They aren't very common, but there have been a couple of games like that where it's just like, here's a boss fight. They're invincible. We don't tell you this. Good luck. And you have to fight it a second time around just because, like, by the time you finally figure out the quote-unquote trick...
It's too late.
Yeah. And it's generally pretty infuriating.
And I really thought that we were gonna find Kanata and like have to separate his memories out from the guys, but
Nope, instead we have to fight Blobulus Prime.
Blobulus Prime.
That's what he is.
Well, he's the primeval.
It's not exactly the most threatening monster I've ever fought. I don't know if I'm over-geared or exactly, like... what?
Hard to gauge when you don't know what its health is.
Yeah.
Or if you see any like physical damage occurring to it. I actually really like the boss battles where as you chink off its
defeat them,
armor,
you can see, like, parts popping off and stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, it is so much cooler if you can see, like, armor and stuff breaking.
Earth, chrono, water, fire, air, thunder, moon.
New moon. We have Diange, Paradox, Starglow, Bestiary. Add Volcosuit function scan.
What are the different...
Okay, you are now
Bestiary
able to
levels?
create the artifact Bestiary, which you can... Once you construct this artifact, Volcosuit function scan will become available to you. When the scan is activated, icons that indicate the level of the enemies are by color are shown. Above enemies' heads, blue or low level, yellow or normal, and red or high level. You'd think we would have gotten that earlier.
Yeah.
Kanata!
He's gone. Did we do it? Is he alive again? We've returned Kanata's memories to him here at Mind's End. The rest is up to Kanata himself.
Where are we? Did we make it back?
Yes, I believe so.
The Emperor is nowhere to be seen.
Kanata, is he okay? Is he alive?
Hard to say. He is not conscious. I'm reading no life signs.
I don't believe you. He can't die. We did everything we were supposed to.
We did all we could for the boy. His life is in his own hands now. How is this possible? He restored his own lost self? No, this is no resurrection. This looks to be the creation of life itself.
Welcome back, stranger. We've all been waiting and waiting for you.
I guess I'm back. Thanks, everybody.
Kanata regain consciousness.
Wasn't obvious. Everybody, listen to me. I touched Crom's memories, and now I understand him. It's all about the one still in the moon.
Kanata, what's happening with the moon?
The moon has stopped for now. Even Crom's consciousness couldn't have survived the moon at full strength. He took control of it when it was depleted, after he spent so many countless years working for it.
So it's Crom's consciousness that continues to dematerialize the world. That explains why things and nature have been vanishing so indiscriminately. It was Crom's doing.
That's unforgivable. He must be stopped.
And we'll do it Our task is to prevent the world from vanishing.
His form is human, but do not forget he wields the power of the moon. We must tread carefully from now on. He is calamity in human form. He will be trouble, the likes we have never seen.
Perhaps. Perhaps His Imperial Majesty left to face him already. He seeks to stop Crom himself.
Or perhaps the Emperor is in league with Crom.
Be careful who you point the finger at, Lord Abaro.
Clear your mind, Galdra. The Emperor is a Vorg made by Crom himself. We cannot discount that they might be allies in all of this.
Obara was right. We have to at least consider it a possibility.
Really? After Crom called him his greatest failure and shot him?
I don't know.
The Emperor is still my liege, no matter what you all think.
We understand your position, Galdra. But we have to see this through, and that means finding Crom. Vaughn. Kanata. I can't undo the damage I've done to you. I don't expect you'll ever forgive me. It's time I say farewell to you all, and... It's alright, I'm not mad at you for what you did. You're not? It couldn't have been easy to take on the burden you did, and make your choice alone. And whatever or not was the right decision is irrelevant to me. Irrelevant, but I chose to kill you. That just shows how important your home is, right? We've traveled together for so long, and you've done so much for me. But I've never asked what I could do for you. I was selfish.
Kanata.
Oh, that was Lumina, sorry. I thought it was Vaughn. I share the responsibility for what happened. So I ask you, can you forgive me for my part in this? As your friend? It's me who should ask for your forgiveness. I had the chance to many times over, but I can never find the words. No, I can never find the courage. I'm a coward. Then we're both cowards. So let's search for our courage together. I need you, Vaughn. And I never want to lose what's important again. If you are the hope for this world, then I will protect you. I've never wanted that for myself, though. Perhaps we can all hope. Deal?
And they all turn one by one to valiantly leave the Imperial throne.
Now let's go for Crom. Wait. Let's see. Get out of here, Galdra. Whoops. There we go. Oh, come on!
What?
Look at the levels.
He's very, very low.
He gained no EXP the entire time we were gone. Not even for that boss fight. Ah!
Yep. Might need to grind before you go search for Crom. But then all the other characters are going to level up past him, aren't they?
Hmm? Isn't it a little too quiet here? Yeah, it's eerily quiet.
And not a soldier in sight.
I'm just running for the save point. Gonna steal stuff that's not locked down. Dang it, I was about to save. Why?
It's right before the save.
Hey you, what happened here? I just died.
Typical Vaughn.
What? Ah! You're those fugitives! Never mind about us. What's going on here? Oh, that's right. We need to get out of here. Any minute now, the mist is going to come from the sea and we'll all be lost. The Imperial capital is going to be swallowed up. A mist is coming. No time to talk. I gotta get out of here now. See you later, traitors!
The mist?
It's Crom. He's regained his form and now he's... yeah, finishing what he started. He'll cause this world to end, and then make a new one. Only this time, he'll make it the way he wants it. The madman's trying to take over the moon and rule all of existence. Birth and death, creation and destruction. With the moon's power at his fingertips, he can remake the world 1,000 times over. And there's no life form in the world, human or otherwise, that can stand up to him. All life will serve at the pleasure of Crom.
Whatever happened to that man to make him so twisted inside? It's tragic.
Our plan is simple. We stop Crom, and we save the world.
Easier said than done, Kanata. Just where are we supposed to find him?
I know where. I can sense him. Crom is beyond that lost area, far away, on the other side of the sea.
That would explain why the mist approaches from offshore. Crom has revealed his location.
But how will we reach him? We can't cross a vanishing sea by ship. Then what about by air? We can use a winger.
The fastest way to requisition one would be to get permission from His Majesty himself. But I fear he has already left to face Crom. Another option may be necessary. Amatsu or Plana are our best hope, I would say. We should find them at the launch pad.
There's no time to waste. Let's move. There's no time to save, like right now. Let's save the game. Come back to this tomorrow.